What I love about social media and Instagram is that you get to be your honest, truest version of yourself. And this can mean that you're introverted, that you're not a chatty person. And all it is just by telling them. Your clients want to make you happy. It's like, you know, that it's like the stories that you get. They're like, okay, what do I gotta do that will make you feel like I'm a good client? They want to be the best client for you. So if you just let them know, like I always let my clients know, sometimes I'm gonna be a little quiet. Doesn't mean I'm not listening, but it just means that I'm very focused. And so, like, don't take it personal, you know? And so for me, that's kind of like the way I would say it. And oftentimes, like, I can be chatty and I can be quiet. And when people notice that I'm quiet, they get quiet with me because I'm setting the tone. I don't really think about, I used to think about how they feel and I want to make sure they feel good. But I already know that I'm confident enough in the experience that I provide and the work that I give and how we collaborated on this design to tattoo, and now it's becoming an actual experience, the tattooing. It's like, you just have to know that your clients, that especially if you're being your truest, highest version of yourself in the online space, because it shouldn't be any different from who you are offline and online. They should be the same person. And when you can collapse the time around who you are and who you are being in the online space, you can actually merge those two together. You're going to attract the type of people that are going to be like, oh yeah, I'm quiet too. Or, oh yeah, I'm introverted too, and I actually don't really like talking. And I'm so glad that you don't like talking, because then I'm just gonna have headphones and this kind of thing. So you're actually gonna attract the kind of people that wanna be in your space. But if you need to like say something, normally you don't even have to tell them. You could just be like, even in like the emails back and forth, once you're all done, you got the design done, and you're like, hey, just make sure that you bring your headphones, you bring your phone, you bring a charger if you need one, and this and that. So you're offering them like little space. Oh, okay, so I gotta bring all of these things with me, just in case I get bored and stuff. So I'll bring my headphones, I'll make sure I download my favorite television shows or my favorite anime or whatever it might be, and then make sure I bring snacks. So you're giving them like a prerequisite on how to show up to the party, and then they can know, they're like, oh, okay, I need all of these things. And then you can even say it in that prerequisite. It's like, hey, like, normally I don't talk a lot, so if you want to bring your headphones and this just helps me focus, blah, blah, blah. And you don't even have to actually say it, because you're like, hey, I'm a little introverted and I just, I want to make sure that we're all good, and I want to make you happy, but at the same time, in order for us to both be happy, I want to make sure I focus on this tattoo. So this can be like the prerequisite area. You can always tell them, but most importantly, it's always going to be how you show up in the online space, or how you show up in inviting these people into your space, that you're going to get people that are just like you and that are not going to want to talk either, and they're going to be like, I'm so introverted, I'm so glad you don't want to talk, because it's the last thing I want to do. I do not like small talk. So I hope that was helpful.